how does somebody find their life's purpose? Yeah, yeah. It's tough. It's tough. It took me till my 40s actually to realize it. I was doing stupid things like chasing money, trying to impress other people. I worked on Wall Street at Goldman Sachs. I then worked at a big hedge fund called Citadel. I worked in venture capital. I started a lot of companies. And my happiest day was always day one. I'd be like, oh my God, I got the job. Great. I worked in the consulting industry as well. The happiest day would be the first day. And then something would happen, which is it would all go downhill from there. And I thought I was clinically depressed. I did. And I just didn't understand what was wrong with me. Then I realized that I wasn't doing what I love to do. And when I was in my early 40s, this guy named Voss called me. He goes to San Francisco State, and he said, "Hey, we have a panel. Do you want to be on it in class?" And I said, "Sure." I was kind of nervous, but I went up there and I felt alive. And then I started teaching at night. And then eventually, as Sir Richard Branson said, "Screw it, let's do it." I quit venture capital, and I teach full time, and I love it. I absolutely love it. That's kind of my raison d'être, my purpose. I absolutely love it. And so in terms of your question, how do you find your life's purpose? A couple things. Number one, if I give you a month off and you're not working and you're not going to school and you cannot travel, what are you going to do with your time that makes you happy? That's your life purpose. I don't care what anybody else says. That's your life purpose. Don't be a prisoner in your own mind of someone else. Do what you were meant to do on this earth. Do what you love doing. And it's kind of like true love, or the first time you hold your child. The first time you hold your child, for those of you who have kids, you'll know what I'm talking about. The first time you hold your child, you feel this unbelievable amount of euphoria you thought you could never feel. It's incredible. And when you find occupation you love, it's a little bit like that. Not as good, but a little bit like that. It's lightning in a bottle, so to speak, where you get this feeling deep down inside. And you think with your heart, and you realize your purpose on this planet. So whatever makes you happy, that's your purpose. No matter what anybody says. Don't live your life to try to, please your friends like I did. Don't be insecure like I was. Just march to the beat of your own drum and do what you love to do, always. Okay, yeah, that's what I would say. And we change over time too. So you can I reinvented myself in my early 40s, 8 million years ago. Just kidding. But we change over time too, and it's never too late to start over, because the average life expectancy in the United States now is actually globally, I should say. Is 26 years longer today than it was in the 1950s. So that means that you're all 26 years younger than you think. And also, in the United States, the average age of somebody starting a company is over 50. 50 is young, man. I believe there's lots of people watching this webcast right now that are going to make it to 150. I do. So it's never too late to reinvent yourself. And if you're younger and you're working at a company and you hate it, I want you to embrace and love that frustration, because that frustration will lead to you finding a better job or lead you to starting a company. And all the best entrepreneurs in history, they were incredibly frustrated working for somebody else. They were. And then one day, a company they started did exceptionally well and they quit and did their own thing. And please keep in mind that every entrepreneur that's very successful has failed many, many times. You just haven't heard about the failures. But they never gave a damn. They never gave a damn what other people thought of them. And I want you to be the same way.